We last left off going over the first 7 habits you must install into your daily life when achieving a very high level of value. Not just external value and value to others, but internal value being the primary focus. The mind has a tactical advantage over you. It knows you, your type, your likes, your dislikes, your lies, and your fears. And so what it does is pushes you in a direction that it feels more comfortable, which is to ignore rather than confront all the flaws. Because confronting it means acknowledging it and working on change. That's too much work. The brain doesn't like work. It likes routine. Okay? You have to push yourself to work. You have to push yourself to learn something new. As per research, we have 3 parts to our mind: the logical mind, the emotional mind, and the wise mind. Okay? We know that working off emotions does not require effort. It's a natural process. However, when using logic, the mind needs to work harder and so keeps retracting to the easier decisions which are done by the emotional mind. You can think of it as emotions being a powerful magnet. You can pull your actions like a magnet towards logical decisions and action. But if you let your thoughts get clouded even for a second, if you let go of the magnet even for a second, the emotional magnet will pull your actions back towards it, making it make an emotional decision. Enforcing these 21 habits, one at a time over a course of a few weeks or months, will create an indestructible mental version of you. So to quickly recap the 7 habits to develop that we spoke about in part 1 of this session: breath counting, stop lying, cold showers or ice buckets, being conscious about usage of social media, no more snooze buttons, wake up and drop to 10, and conduct mini workouts throughout the day, and finally, make it a habit to install chess into your life. In this session, we will cover the next 7 habits to adopt in achieving self-mastery. Okay? So, step number 8, read a minimum of 1 book a month. It could be a physical book or a book online. The power of reading helps expand the mind's vocabulary and allows the mind to understand more, which makes your conversations with others more desirable. It levels you up. Reading allows you to make careful and calculated decisions for your life even. This would consume only half an hour of your day, but will impact your vocabulary greatly. Number 9, get inquisitive about something that discomforts you, and most of the time, it's you. Think about something that you may feel you are through little hints you've picked up from other people. Maybe you feel you are narcissistic because there seems to be some similarities, but you avoid finding out more because you'd rather have your head in the sand. That's not going to work. Maybe you hurt someone and you are refraining from finding out what people go through when hurt by others for whatever your action was. You avoid learning about that or watching videos about that or reading about that because you may have to face some hard truths. Like an alcoholic would never be willing to sit and watch videos about the effects of alcohol on the liver and family relationships. He knows the truth, but is opting to stick his head in the sand. It's time you made yourself uncomfortable and start confronting all the things you're doing that you don't want to understand or know. This will help you greatly because you need to be completely comfortable with yourself, and the only way to achieve that is by recognizing whatever habits you are afraid to learn more about. There are so many such confrontations we run away from and avoid every day because we know the truth about ourselves or someone we care about. But we aren't brave enough to face the truth. The fear of hurt is mightier than the fear of acceptance. And so we are not ready for that kind of pain and confrontation, be it with others or ourselves especially. You would rather keep ignoring it, but that won't help. So be brave and know that this is for you to confront your suspicions about yourself. And what's the worst that could happen? It's just you online. No one else needs to be involved in this process. And if there is shame when discovering the truths or the dark side about yourself, the shame is rewarding. You should be proud of that shame because you have now understood. Okay? This not only teaches you to confront yourself, understand and evolve yourself, but it also serves as an outwardly talent which allows you and your mind to be more capable to now turn most chaos into order. It begins to create comfort where there was once danger. The benefits, direct and indirect, of self-evaluation are tremendous. Number 10, move slowly. Don't be in a rush. Plan ahead so you have enough time. Don't ever be in a hurry. That's an indicator of an unorganized man. Be very precise and very obedient to punctuality. You must bring this order into your life. I do understand that in bigger cities it might be hard to slow your pace down. But just look at it this way. It doesn't matter whether a lion is walking through the jungle or in a circus or a zoo or on the side of the road. The pace remains the same. Now think about that. And that's how you must walk around. It's not a show or a parade or a farce. You are training yourself to be so in control of your time, and so in order you must slow yourself down first. Take slow, small strides because that's where the benefit is. You calm down. You bring your breath level down. You start seeing things at the pace you are moving at. Someone could be running or walking fast or flying down a row of steps, but your vision is always focused and absorbing everything that is going on around you. Be observant. Be inquisitive. There is knowledge to be gained in this. So don't constantly be in a hurry. Don't constantly have your head down walking fast. Walk slowly, walk elegantly, and watch everything that's happening around you. Be aware. Know how many pieces of assets you are carrying on you. Number them mentally so you don't look like a fool every time you start jerking your pockets or patting yourself down to look for your keys or whatever. That is the most obvious and identifiable sign of weakness. You lost your keys to begin with, and then you start patting yourself down as if you've put yourself under arrest, only to find it in your back pocket a minute later. Stop that and be alert. Be awake. Don't be loose. Loose isn't attractive. Loose isn't going to hold on to anything or anyone. Be squared away and tight. Move slowly, confidently, and observe the things that are happening around you. You have enough time in the day to walk around like a beast if you schedule your time well. Number 13. Keep a daily calendar and score it. I have covered the importance of journaling and keeping a calendar or a diary or a schedule. It can be an app version, but what you write down with a pen gets engraved into your mind. There is a whole video for which the link is above talking about how exactly to maintain a calendar. Now, what I'm asking you to do here is notch it up a bit and start scoring your daily schedule. So for example, you had 12 things to do on your calendar, of which you managed to complete 10. So your score for the day would be 10 out of 12. At the end of the week, just before the weekend, add up your weekly score. Have a reward planned for yourself the week prior if you have achieved 90% of your tasks for the week. Similarly, there should be consequences for scoring anything below 50%. One of the consequences should be finishing up the tasks during all your free time, or stay up late, or replace something you were looking forward to doing by completing your unfinished tasks instead. Number 14. Synergizing the mental and physical to do different tasks but work in unison. Okay, what I mean by that. So what I ask you to do here is to take a mouth half of water and go walk around the block or climb steps. And it should be continuous and in a natural speed, not brisk walking nor strolling, just a regular walk. Do this every evening. Set aside only 3 minutes and gradually work your way up to 10 minutes over the coming months. The objective is for not a single drop to come out or go in. It must remain in your mouth while tightening the back of your throat so that the water does not drip down into your throat. Okay? What this does for you is it creates a strong posture and aligns your steps with your breath. Okay? Doing this won't allow you to slouch. So whenever you are slouching, you will get aware of it. This move requires you to stay calm, carry out a task, and still be able to focus on whatever you think you want to focus on. This creates balance and cooperation between the mental and the physical. These are all techniques to train yourself to constantly be more and more aware of your thoughts, actions, and reactions. These are everyday practices that may take some effort to get into the habit of. But past the first 3 to 5 days, if done regularly, this habit will start becoming innate and you will begin to enjoy and look forward to practicing all the steps that we covered. Do tune in to the next session where I speak about the final 7 steps of the 21 steps in achieving self-mastery. I have saved the best and the really mentally tough steps for the end. What I will disclose to you in the next session will blow your mind away, and you will immediately decide whether this level up process is for you at the moment or you still need some time. Either way, don't miss out what I have to say to you in the next session. Until then, be safe, be positive, and keep taking those steps forward.